On August 16th, 2025, at precisely 2:55 p.m. in the afternoon in the mountains west of Colorado Springs, the silence was broken by an alarm. A gravitational disturbance was detected by the UFO-Sense UFO detector, alerting its owners to an anomaly in the area. Katie, of Rocky Mountain Ranch research fame, and Tony, her co-author on the Snippy the Horse book, both heard the alert and ran outside to see what they could see. They went outside and looked up, only to be splashed in the face with rain. Nothing to see here. Well, not yet. Just down the mountain from where the device went off at NORAD, Katie found out from her sources that a UFO was detected there as well. Then, a few hours later, Katie was sent a photo of an object recorded that same day in that same general vicinity from another trusted source. As you can see in this photo, the main object of interest is the hot air balloon, probably practicing for the Labor Day event held in the Springs. But there is another object just below and to the right of it in the photo. What is that? Let the analysis begin. Katie and Tony are seasoned UFO investigators, and there is a huge body of work establishing their credibility. So they went to work on their analysis right away, and this is what they determined. The photo is timestamped 7:02 p.m., also on 8/16/2025, so it is within approximately 4 hours of the alert. Interesting, but not conclusive. This object, when zoomed in, looks like a disc shaped with no visible rotors, wings, fins, propellers, or tethers. When zooming in, the sharp edge maintains its shape, and it doesn't blur as something in motion like a bird in flight would. Using edge detection, again, the object maintains its tight enclosed shape without breaks, supporting the idea that it is a solid structure. Using contrast analysis, the dome on the top and the flat bottom become clearer and more uniform in appearance. Subtle tonal differences suggest a light reflecting off a curved surface, but it is not highly reflective as a mylar balloon might be. The hot air balloon gives us scale. However, the object's position relative to the balloon is not known. It could be much smaller and closer, or farther away. There is no definitive way to tell because we only have one photo to go on. What could it be? Bird, mylar balloon, drone? They've all been reasonably ruled out. This object remains unidentified. The fact that others detected a UFO and UFO-Sense's gravitic alarm went off and a photo of something unusual was taken near the time and the place of the alert, and that photo was analyzed by experts in UFO studies, means that this object in the photo is something quite interesting. But we do have to fall short of claiming that we caught proof of something exotic. There's just not enough evidence to back up that claim. Why? We have multiple witnesses, even military witnesses, device detection, seasoned investigators, and photographs. What else do we need? One of the problems with this sighting is that it was not coordinated. The device went off, but the photograph wasn't taken for 4 hours. And even if the craft was exotic, is the one in the photograph the same exotic craft? We don't know. How do we get data so solid that we can prove something is an exotic craft? We need more data, and this is how we get it. We need more people to get the UFO-Sense devices out in the field, like the one that alerted Tony and Katie to the object in the first place. And we need to get more people into UFO's real-time rapid response network. UFO-Sense's detection box is a consumer product ready for sale for anyone who wants to be alerted if there is a magnetic or gravitic field around them that has changed a detectable amount. Since many UFOs in history have been witnessed by people who claim to also have their cars malfunction or compasses go crazy, it stands to reason that detecting a magnetic or gravitic field anomaly means that there could be something exotic flying in the sky near them. UFO Track then takes the UFO-Sense alert and blasts it out to all of its Patreon members who are within 50 miles of an event so that we can get multiple witnesses to the same event, and we can get photos from different angles such that we can determine size, speed, and altitude of the exotic craft flying around in our skies. It tells you the exact location of the alert relative to you so that you know where to look, and then if you see it, you get to report it as well, tracking the object's trajectory, etc., and letting people within 50 miles of you know that it's there. In this case, we have credible experts. Katie and Tony get alerted and do the analysis. They received a photo from a trusted source, but it just wasn't enough to claim confidently that it was verifiably exotic. That's why we need you to join the network and be willing to go out and look up if one of these alerts is detected. The more witnesses we get, the more data we gather, and the sooner we'll be able to verifiably prove the existence of exotic crafts visiting the Earth. We call this effort proactive or citizen-led disclosure. Come join us at UFOtrack.com and be part of the network. Thanks, Katie and Tony, and be sure to subscribe to Katie's Rocky Mountain Ranch Research YouTube's channel to learn more about their paranormal experiences in their life and their ongoing investigations. It's fascinating. Check out their books on Amazon. Links will be in the description below. Go to UFOtrack.com to purchase one of the UFO-Sense boxes, or simply just join the UFO-Track membership on Patreon. Either way, you'll get notified if something anomalous is flying in your skies. The coordination of the data from many distinct sources will finally give us the proof that we need that we have exotic craft flying in our skies right now. We'll see you there. And as always, keep looking up.